If you're not subscribed to Road Tripping, the Richard Show, what are you doing? What's going on here? Why are you wasting your time? We're gonna do what we do. Just come join, hang out, even if you don't like Perk that much.
Road running. The Suns, fresh off a Devin Booker game winner in OKC, got a little taste of their own medicine in Houston against the Rockets. KD hit the game-winning three. Did you see this?
Yes.
I know you did. To beat the Suns 197. KD saying after the game that the game winner felt extra sweet because he feels like he was, quote, kicked out and, quote, scapegoated for the issues they had as a team in Phoenix and that he didn't want to leave. One, do you guys agree that KD was scapegoated by the Suns?
Let me start off. The context in which KD was saying it was very kind of, he's like, well, I don't want to say it's like, but kind of scapegoated. Like he was more of saying that they recognized that they weren't winning. Mm-hmm. And for the first time ever, they were like, hey, KD, you're good. We're like, no, we're going to kind of go a different direction. And so I think that's more of what he's referencing versus saying that everyone was going at him saying it was your fault.
I feel like KD felt disrespected.
Fair.
In Phoenix. Like we're talking about an all-time great. We're talking about, in my eyes, the greatest scorer to ever touch the damn basketball. We know Bron and Jordan, they got all-time point leaders again. But KD, when you talk about Kevin Durant, he's Kevin Durant. Yeah. Still and all, through all that dysfunction, he was still giving you 24% on real high efficiency. Yeah, so what he's saying is, man, I'm an all-time great. Man, y'all wanted to trade me. Like, can you imagine?
Yeah, because Brooklyn didn't want to trade him.
Like,
OKC didn't want to trade him. Like, that was the first time they were like, hey, we're kind of checking the market.
Yeah, we're gonna go,
he was like, what the hell?
Like, I'm a top 15 greatest player of all time. Maybe,
I'm not, no, you're not finding any arguments to anything you say about Kevin Durant.
No, but I'm saying, and so he felt disrespected. And he like, oh, okay. A lot of people was accusing him because they went through, 2 or 3 coaches. Right? Like, the culture wasn't there. And KD got to take some ownership in that as well. Right? KD got to take some ownership in that as a finals MVP, people to look at you to be a leader. But I get it. The get back is always good. Especially when you're in a brawl for it all type battle. Because the Phoenix Suns, them fuckers go bring the best out of you. Dillon Brooks bringing that. That score was 100-97. That was a brawl for it all, physicality at his finals.
I'm going to go back. I remember. How old is Dillon Brooks?
He'd be like 27,
I just
26.
Yeah, how old is Dillon Brooks? I want to reference, like, right now, he's averaging
21
points a game. How old is Dillon Brooks?
29.
He's 29. So when Minnesota...
He'll be 30 on the 22nd.
When Memphis was doing what they were doing and they were starting to rise up the ranks of perennial Western Conference, he was like 24, 25. We gloss over a dude that's 24, 25, all defensive team with, like, he's now in his prime. He was doing this pre-prime. And it's like, when he got to Houston, I was like, and he had Ime. And I was like, oh, I like their pickups. Van Vliet, you got a runner that can organize a team. You got a number 1 defender in Dillon Brooks. People are like, really, Dillon Brooks after he was talking trash to Bron and all this other stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but he's 24 years old and he's already got that intensity and that like locked in defense. I'm like, yo, that's gonna be great. Like think about it. Amen Thompson, what he's doing, all the defenders that they have. Dillon Brooks was one of them dudes. So now he's in his prime, averaging 20 points a game. And playing defense, people are like, Dillon Brooks? It's like, were you watching?
Bro.
I did this hit on Amazon, and I believe that you did this, not the same hit, but you had the same context of his impact on winning because of the narrative I think that swirls around about him. But this was the knockout game. So just a couple weeks ago. Dillon with the Houston Rockets, the previous season before Dillon got there, they were 22-60. With Dillon, 93-71. The Phoenix Suns were 36-46 before he got there, the season before. And then at the start of this, they were 14-10. Through 18 games, he was averaging career highs, as you mentioned at the time, 22 points on 46% shooting. The 18 field goal attempts, they were all career highs. So not only is it the defense, but also having.
It's the culture. He brings winning. Memphis hasn't been the same since he left. He helped.
They've been looking for a big. They tried to get Jimmy Butler. They were looking to try and get KD. They were trying to get a big wing that also played defense.
Yeah.
And Dillon Brooks. And I thought what they did to Dillon Brooks was dirty in Memphis. He was going extra. Hear me out. He was doing too much. But the organization. You want to talk about scapegoat? Go look at how he left. And it's like he was doing too much. But that was the culture. That was like, hey, we're gonna talk trash. Ja Morant, him, Desmond Bane. These dudes were like, we gonna be, a bunch of little Draymonds out there, like talking trash, doing the thing. When it blew up, all of a sudden, Dillon Brooks, it was his fault. And they've been looking to replace him ever since he left.
I will say this about Dillon Brooks. So it was like, over the past 2 days, it was like people were reporting that the Lakers had interest in trading for Dillon Brooks. Matt Ishbia came on and was like,
hell no.
You're a fucking lie.
Yeah,
You're a fucking lie. Like, that says a lot. People took it overboard when I said, like, you know what's crazy is that you really have to break every single thing down now to the world. Like, it was during that time when, the Lakers, a couple weeks ago when the Lakers was playing Phoenix, like, a couple times in 10 days or whatever.
The 9 times in 7 days.
Yeah, and the beef was there or whatever, right? The little tension between him and Braun. And I said that, hey, when you think of the Phoenix Suns right now, people ain't thinking of Devin Booker. They thinking of Dillon Brooks. I wasn't saying that Dillon Brooks is the best player.
You're saying that he is the you got the star and you got this other problem that's coming up. That people don't understand that. It's like, look, Vince Carter, Vince Carter and J Kidd, those were the guys. But I was a problem on the other side. Devin Booker is the problem. Dillon Brooks is a problem that's growing. So they're talking about, hey, we know Devin. We've been trying to tackle Devin. But now we got this other problem over here named Dillon Brooks. And we got to address him. So that's what you're referencing.
Yeah, because I was like, I'm tuning in. I'm tuning in to the Phoenix Suns just to see who Dillon Brooks go beef with.
They also have a team because no, it's fair.
It's right.
But it also helps when you have a team and a supporting cast around that they all kind of lean into that toughness, the physicality, the intensity. They're dogs. They're not afraid to back down. And that's something that Dillon told me when I talked before that game to him about, like, he's like, I've always just been a giver. And so now he's found a way to kind of channel the way in which he gives to the game that's been able to kind of spread amongst his teammates because they all want that. He's like, they receive it, and now it's making me a better player as well.
High-level basketball people recognize. I was heavy on Dillon because I'm like, number one defenders like that don't grow on trees. Dudes that want the smoke, they don't grow. The Tony Allens, the Matt Barnes, the Marcus, those dudes don't grow on trees.
The Kendrick Perkins.
The Kendrick Perkins.
I'm just playing.
But look, they don't grow on trees.
I'm gonna tell you the one thing that was funny, that was a classic, is when he caught Braun off guard and gave him dab. When he stole the dab. Did you see it at the free throw line?
Yeah, but he's always...
Because you've been on the mountain.
Braun was like, damn, like what the... Bro.
So like, you be at the free throw...
Did you guys see what he did with Shea? And the stomp? Did you guys see what he did with Shea?
No.
Mm-mm.
So Shea's shooting a free throw, and I'll tell a story about what I used to do. Our Shea's shooting a free throw, and as he's about to go into the lane, right? So it's like, your ball is first free throw. So he goes like this, and like stomps or like squirts his feet. And so Shea goes to the ref. Yo, what's going on? Blah blah. And then Shea looks.
Is it right here?
Watch it. Pull it up.
I got it.
I want y'all to watch it. Watch, Perk, because it's not gonna show it up here. Watch this.
Oh,
watch. Okay.
Job on Gilgeous Alexander. Only one free throw in that first half.
Watch.
And now he gets to the line for number 8 and 9. Well, you knew it was going to be.
So look at him. And he looks at him and watch what he says. That's smart. Those dudes don't grow on trees.
Hang on, though. I missed what he did.
He stomps his foot. Watch, he stomps his foot to get attention, to distract Shea.
Is he going to do it again?
No, do it in the beginning again. Watch how he comes in. He's at the bottom, right here. Watch. So he goes and like squeaks his feet. And so then Shea starts arguing. And then he looks over at him, he's like, that's a good one, that's a good one. Now, let's put this in context.
That's that, really quick on Shea, that's that Denver series when the guy screams as he's walking the playoffs last year, remember?
Yep.
And the cameras catch Shea smiling and whatever. And Shea was like, because I knew when it was all said and done, we were going to get the last laugh. But Shea is so good at that
He's so good.
shit.
But this is what I'm saying, though.
God.
Dillon
Great
Brooks is his countryman. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. No, hear me out. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is, if not the baddest, most consistent dude on the planet, and Dillon wants that smoke. Dillon's trying to distract him during a free throw. Those dudes don't grow on trees. You look at the reigning MVP, finals MVP, and it's like, I want that smoke. Like, that's different. And I could see it at 24. They just needed to learn how to wrangle it.
It's something that's going on in Canada. Do we forget what was going on last year in the Western Conference Finals? Did we see the elbow?
Jamal Murray.
No. But I'm saying the SGA and his cousin that's in Atlanta right
Nikhil.
Yeah. The elbows, the body, it's real.
This is where the quote came from. So you make a great point. Shea said, Dillon is one of the best teammates I've ever had. He's just a really good guy, super polite, easy to talk to, personable, no ego. As crazy as he is on the court, he's the complete opposite.
What Kenyon Martin. Kenyon Martin is my brother, right? We fought in the locker room.
I fuck with Kmart.
I'll go to battle with Kmart any day. Draymond the same. So when you're looking at a high-level organization in Minnesota and they didn't have enough internal control, and these dudes that were built different are out here running wild. Once they got Dillon Brooks to calm down and focus on the game, the dude is damn near an all-star.
All right, so let me ask you this. Who won this trade? Because both teams are playing great. Phoenix Suns.
They both
to kind
won.
of put a bow on the conversation, starting with Kevin Durant.
They both won.
I'm going to say this. The only thing that's going to justify Houston winning this trade is the championship.
Is a championship.
But I say
in the next 2-3 years, because I'm gonna follow your motto. I'm not gonna put it all. I'm not gonna
1 year.
Just put it all on 1 year right now. But I'm gonna say in the next 2 to 3 years,
this their window.
KD is signed the extension. If they don't have a championship, they definitely not the winner.
And the reason why it's important,
they better get a championship.
The reason why it's important is right now you're paying Amin Thompson the rookie number. Once that number jumps up to the rookie max. Once that number jumps up to the rookie max, once Şengün jumps up to the rookie, but I'm saying once he does that rookie max hits, right. So now you in that apron, you're in that other space. So this is your window to have all of this talent together. So my thing is Dillon Brooks, now Devin Booker has a legit wing, a 20-point-a-game wing that's an all-defensive player. That's like putting Jason Tatum. That's like Jason Tatum having Jaylen Brown. Yeah. And I'm not saying that Dillon Brooks is Jaylen Brown, but it's in the same mold. I got another 20-point-a-game scorer that is also a number one defender. Those dudes don't grow on trees.